Clemson Tigers preparing for another run to an ACC championship, and based on some of the rumors coming out this week, people are thinking that maybe they're going to be making a run at the SEC championship someday. But we'll get to that here in just a second. We got Jason Priester on the line from allclemson.com on SI. Jason, how's it going today?
I am doing just fine, Mark. How about you?
I am doing just fine. Appreciate you stopping by. We were just running down Jason's number of camp visits that he expects to make here in the next few weeks, and it's pretty extensive. So he's going to be there covering Clemson football as he always does, but going to be at as many practices as he can possibly get to that they are making open to the media. All right, let's get the bad news out of the way. Unfortunately, this situation involving Fred Davis, defensive back, just driving a car at an insane amount of speed, runs into a postal truck, and then severely injures to some extent, based on the reports I saw, the passenger there, the driver, and then a couple other cars are involved, and it's just a mess of a situation. What do we know at this standpoint? And I don't think anything's been released in regards to discipline.
No, I think Dabo Swinney's going to address that tomorrow. He's scheduled to meet with the media, I think, at 3:15 before the first practice of, fall camp. But yeah, that just stupid kid mistake, man. We all do stupid things when we were kids. I'll be the first to admit I've been behind the wheel on the interstate going over 100 miles an hour, never on a secondary road. I don't think, not a 4-lane road like that. But just a stupid mistake, and one he probably never in a million years thought was going to end that way. And it was very close to being tragic. The postal worker that he hurt, that got hurt in that accident, is hurt severely from my understanding. Fairly lucky to be alive from what I'm told. He got a little banged up, nothing serious, but my biggest question is, I'm kind of curious to know what kind of punishment's going to get handed down, because Dabo Swinney doesn't usually let these kids float, on making mistakes. He's certainly not going to be kicked off the team or anything like that. He's not a multiple offender. This is the first time he's ever been in any trouble. And, he just did something stupid. I imagine we'll find out tomorrow what kind of punishment he's going to get. I'm curious to see if he's going to get suspended or for a game or two, if they handle it some other kind of way. There's a number of different ways they could go about doing it.
Yeah, and let's be clear, at least from my perspective, is whatever Dabo Swinney decides, there's going to be tons of people that are going to say, that's too light, and there's going to be tons of people that say, that's too harsh, that's ridiculous. So he is a man that has typically had good judgment when it comes to these situations, and it's impossible for us to come up with the perfect judgment on this, but there has to be discipline, of course, and it's a very serious situation.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's as stupid as it was, and if somebody got hurt, it's a misdemeanor traffic offense, which blows my mind. You're going 15 miles an hour, and you get a misdemeanor traffic offense. He was charged with reckless driving. As far as I know, that's still a 6-point violation in the state of South Carolina. I'm pretty sure it's not a automatic suspension of the driver's license. I imagine that's up to the judge's discretion. It might very well could be, but it's not automatic. But he would definitely be paying in insurance rates for the foreseeable future.